Hytale fans, it's finally official. We have a confirmed release date for Early Access. After the acquisition, huge wave of updates, Hytale Early Access will officially begin on January 13th, 2026. And pre-orders open exactly 1 month earlier, on December 13th, 2025. Let's break down everything the team revealed, what this means for the game, and where development stands right now. So let's start with the big headline. Early Access finally arrives on January 13th, 2026. This date lines up with what Simon said earlier in the week. The Riot acquisition slowed things down just enough to push the release past the holidays. But once the legal obstacles were cleared, they could finally confirm the launch date. This is the most concrete timeline the community has ever had. And starting on December 13th, players will be able to pre-order Hytale. This is important not just because it opens the door to secure your copy early, but because it means marketing, trailers, and more official information are likely coming soon. The next month is going to be packed with new reveals. Alongside the release date, the team confirmed extensive QA testing is underway. This includes internal testing of the exploration mode gameplay loop, combat behavior, building systems, and procedural environments. But the biggest news here is that the devs successfully tested a 20-player server. Not 5, not 10, 20 players in a shared world. Running, fighting, building, and exploring together with no reported stability issues. That's a huge milestone for any multiplayer sandbox game, and it tells us a lot about the current state of the engine. Some people wondered why Hytale didn't release before the holidays. Simon explained that the acquisition introduced legal and logistical hurdles that couldn't be rushed, and releasing too soon to Christmas would have been risky. January 13th is actually a smart choice. Post-holiday downtime, zero competition from big game launches, players have time to settle into the new year, perfect window for early access updates to roll out. It feels like a confident, deliberate date. Now the biggest question is, what will Early Access actually include? Based on everything the team has shared, we can reasonably expect exploration mode, the core survival, adventure, and progression loop, multiple zones, dungeons, enemies, and combat encounters, updated combat systems, new combat abilities, knockback improvements, weapon rolls and signatures, overhauled building experience, block rotations, improved placements, rework crafting and block sets, core tools, mining momentum system, which is still being tuned, useful shovel AoE, progression features still evolving, stable multiplayer, confirmed 20-player internal tests, systems built with servers in mind. Of course, this won't be a full 1.0 launch, but it will be the first time players experience the real Hytale vision. With the date now locked in, here's what to expect over the next month. More gameplay footage, possibly a new trailer, details on any pre-order bonuses they may offer, deeper dives into biomes, combat, and systems, clearer info on modding support at launch. So there it is. After all this time, Hytale finally has an early access release date, January 13th, 2026. And with pre-orders starting on December 13th, the next few weeks are going to be full of new reveals, announcements, and details as we get closer to launch. I'll be breaking down every piece of new information as it drops. So if you want to stay up to date with real-time Hytale coverage, make sure to subscribe. What do you think about the release date? Perfect timing? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Caden. Thanks for watching.